Hello folks, Phatman here, and this is the Phatman Show. It's a quick little subject on politics that I'd like to throw out once in a while. I had said before that it'd be a little more often than I have been. Sorry about that, kind of falling behind, but we are doing the show today anyway. Basically today I was looking through the news, which I do every day. We have a political show called the Phatman and Little Boy Show that airs every Monday at 6 o'clock live, 6 o'clock Western Pacific time. And going through some of the notes and some of the stuff for the show tonight, although tonight's show is completely about the possible vice presidents with Governor Romney, and as well as will President Obama keep his vice president. So I'm not going to take time on this show to do it, but that is tonight's show. And going through there, I found some other information that I thought would be quite interesting to talk about, and I kind of want to throw it out there today. Some of the research that we do is we look through different newspapers throughout the nation and blogs and everything. You know, we don't discourage the use of blogs. We think blogs are great. We had our own for quite some time at the Phatman and Little Boy Show before we were video, and a lot of mainstream journalists don't like bloggers because they say, well, they just throw something out there and it could be true, could not be true. So I do a lot of research to try to substantiate facts found on blogs. Today, the Washington Examiner, which I don't put it in the same category as a blog, said that Governor Romney had told, or his camp anyway, had told the Obama camp, get ready and get packed because you're out. Well, I could see why he did that, and reading some of the blogs today, the way that they're putting it, is like, get out, if they're a Democratic blog, how cocky he is, if they're a Republican blog, It's interesting, but the research that I found shows that the Gallup Polls show today that President Obama is behind Governor Romney by about 2 points, which is a statistical heat in the Gallup poll. What I find interesting about this is you have an incumbent president who usually always has higher numbers across the board as an incumbent at this time. You have a not even nominee yet on the Republican Party. I mean, he's going to win the nomination. There's no question about that. But he isn't the nominee, and he's already overtaking the president, the sitting president right now. I think that shows that people are ready for change. The change that President Obama said we were going to have never really happened. Little boy likes to blame it on the Republicans, of course, but who does control the Senate? Who does control the executive branch? It's all Democrats. They just don't work well together. There was another post in the Examiner today about this is the laziest Senate ever in 20 years, and it's a Democrat, liberal held Senate. So it's interesting to me that 90% of Republicans will vote for whoever the Republican nominee is, and 6% may vote for Obama. That's how they say it. And then the Democrats is the same, 90 and 6, which is interesting as the independents. So the independents show 39% voting for President Obama and 45% voting for whoever the Republican nominee is. But at this time, they're saying Romney. That's really good because that shows that the independent voters, these are the people who are not just going to vote party lines, or they say they're not going to vote party lines anyway. They're going to work kind of back and forth, and to show that a Republican is leading an independence, that's actually very good news. So that's why I think he came out with what he said today. I think it's an interesting article. I do suggest that everybody take a look at it. It is Gallup.com, and you'll see today's poll numbers. Today, of course, is the 16th of April. Tax day tomorrow, everybody, even though it's supposed to have been, it's tax day, so make sure you get your taxes in. Of course, I got mine in already. Interesting poll. I wanted to kind of throw that out there and see if we got any feedback on it. So I'll send this out, and thank you all for watching. Oh, this episode is sponsored by goldandsilver.com. Go to phatmanandlittleboy.com. You'll see the gold and silver link. Click on there. You can see what your options are in saving in gold and silver and other metals. There's not just gold and silver. I mean, gold has dropped a little bit over the last few weeks. It's still up tremendous what it was 10 years ago. Boy, I wish I put a lot of money in there when I had a chance. But take a look at that, goldandsilver.com. We really appreciate your support. And that's it for the Phatman. So we'll see you tonight. Phatman and Little Boy Show at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll talk to you as soon as I can. So we'll see you real soon.